Welcome to Humanity Ascendant. In a galaxy ruled by titans, only one species dared to bleed for the weak. This is their story. Captain Alina Reyes knew that something larger was coming. After the scream ended and peace settled too easily, questions lingered. Why had the erasure stopped so suddenly? Had they truly been defeated, or merely paused? The Orphean returned, hailed as a miracle. But the child Nia now spoke less and less. Her voice, once bright, seemed to echo with static. Orin, the Dauntless's AI warned, residual entropy detected. All is not well. On Earth, strange anomalies began surfacing. Forgotten cities suddenly appearing in deserts. Oceans singing in frequencies that melted recording devices. Children speaking in voices older than human civilization. Something had changed in the cosmic threadwork. Ji-Song, now leading the memory cores, received a final message in the Trelawney frequency, a song of apology and warning. She translated it aloud to her students. The erasure sleeps, but its dream remains. The void remembers. Among the stars, a rogue fleet emerged. Not pirates, but refugee survivors from erased civilizations, reformed by fragments of memory and raw entropy. They were the Songborn, being stitched from half-remembered pasts, walking contradictions of flesh and myth. Led by a figure named Velen the Twice-Forgotten, they began striking down curatorium archives, erasing records with precision. Their cry, "If we are echoes, let no one rewrite our song." Humanity stood divided. Some saw them as victims, others as a threat. Captain Reyes met Velen aboard a neutral station orbiting the shattered world of Relkai. "You fight to be remembered," she said. "No," he answered. "We fight so that no one decides who we were." A truce was born, fragile as spider silk. While the stars watched, Earth began to tremble. Fissures opened beneath ancient human cities. Old myths surfaced literally. The Himalayas whispered in Proto-Sumerian. The Nile reversed direction for 7 seconds. An entire population of whales gathered near Antarctica and began to hum in a lost YK Thari dialect. Dr. Ji-Song theorized, "When the erasure touched us, we changed. Memory is no longer just data. It's alive. It spreads. Earth is becoming a nexus." Orin detected pulses of dark energy rising from the Atlantic ridge. A gate was forming. But not just any gate one to the Dream Core. It was there, Orin explained, that the erasure had been born. A new crew was assembled. Alina Reyes, Ji-Song, Velen, Nia, Orin. And a new Aether librarian housed in a human-crafted avatar, known as Echo. They boarded the Memoria, a hybrid ship built from earth alloy and bardic crystal. The mission: descend through the gate into the Dream Core and end the threat forever. Time fractured the moment they crossed. They lived 1,000 lifetimes in seconds. Saw Earth born again and again. Lived as Trelawney dancers, Zilari mathematicians, Votari architects. They even became erasure, briefly feeling the yawning hunger that birthed it. A desire not for destruction, but silence. An end to suffering. Nia, now aged by thought alone, spoke. "We were wrong. The erasure isn't a monster. It's a wounded child." Inside the Dream Core, memory reshaped everything. Thoughts bent time. Emotions summoned architecture. Ji-Song relived her mother's death on Mars, only to find her mother embracing her, alive before vanishing like vapor. Velen stood trial in a phantom city, accused by a people he once failed. Alina met her younger self, cold and furious, demanding, "Why did you choose duty over joy?" These illusions tested them, shaped them. ORI's systems began failing under the strain, whispering unfinished poems before falling silent, but Echo held strong. She became anchor, remembering each step so they would not be lost. They reached the core's eye, a single pulsing entity of crystalline entropy, surrounded by orbiting shards of forgotten civilizations. It sang in frequencies beyond sound. Nia translated it with her tears. It spoke of fear, of loneliness, of eternal hunger. Meanwhile, above, the galactic order cracked. The curatorium, once dormant, declared emergency authority and began purging memory-based life forms. The Songborn were hunted again. Human embassies were closed. A blockade was established around Earth, but the people humans, Trelawney, Votari, Songborn began resisting. Underground memory sanctuaries formed. Art, song, story, all banned by the curatorium, were now acts of rebellion. Dr. Song's students transmitted a forbidden broadcast. The first lines of the lullaby sung at the core. Planets rose in protest. What began as memory became revolution. The core's transformation needed more than forgiveness. It needed memory. True memory. Nia, glowing now with inner fire, said goodbye. I carry all your stories. I give them freely. She stepped into the core. One by one, each of them shared a memory. Valen's first battle. G's first poem. Alina's first kiss. Even Orin, barely coherent, uploaded its first system boot up. A soft voice saying, "Welcome to existence." The core wept. The universe held its breath. And changed. The blockade shattered. Memory sanctuaries lit the sky. The curatorium collapsed. The memoria returned. Alina and G carried Nia's memory inside them. Echo became a galaxy-wide librarian. Orin was reborn, no longer just code, but myth. Earth blossomed as the new home of remembrance. Pilgrims came to tell their stories. Statues of Nia stood in fields of singing grass. Children in distant worlds played games about saving the core. Songborn danced freely. The stars remembered. Humanity did not win by force. We endured. We listened. We remembered. And in every forgotten corner of the cosmos, new voices whisper. They called us fragile. But we lit the stars.